This will be our 6th attempt. Gosh, man. All right, we got, 88% said Alliance. Well, aren't you sweet? 2 people said Horde. Oh, let's see. JoJo and somebody that JoJo paid. Okay. Have you tried a healing class? We did the chamois, which does have some heals. You forgot to vote? All right, so let's see here. Again, I'm just curious. What is this? Race? Oops. Human. Dwarf. Man, is this even going to be possible? I mean, I know it's possible because people have done this, but like crazy. Night elf. And gnome. See what we get there. Human, dwarf, night elf, gnome. Human, dwarf, night elf, gnome. Now, we've played more females than anything. I think aside from one character, everybody's been female, right? Why did they make me dead all of a sudden? That's rude. It's like it knows. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's only this one guy. Gorgon Bozo was the human warrior. Everybody else has been lovely ladies. Pick the dead one. Damn it! Why is it doing that? All right, what do we got? We said Night Elf. Okay, that's kind of the direction I was hoping you'd go. Let's see if there's any higher population realms. No. Hardcore normal. Got it. Okay, we'll stay where we are. Call it NumberSix? That's so rude. I'm not just a number, Joe. I'm not. So what do you say? Night Elf? Okay. All right, let's go next level then. I'll show you the 2 options back and forth so you can kind of see how we're looking with the Night Elves. You love the idea of calling them per number? Oh, it's so... I mean, I agree with you. Just, it's NumberSix. It's like Hitman. 6y? Ooh. I might get some saucy DMs. The ultimate shame. Let's look at everybody's Tookus as well. Okay. Got a little angled Tookus. Oh, man. NumberSix, that's crazy. We haven't even gotten past level 15 yet. Wow. Wow, you tied on gender. Jeez. All right. Okay. We will be a lovely lady then. So that leaves us finally with the class. Here are your options: warrior, hunter, rogue, which we just did. That's so for your reference. Priest and druid. We have done warrior, we've done hunter, we've done rogue. Now, I tell you that just because I'm giving you a reference of what we've done doesn't mean we can't do it again. The two that we have not done yet is priest and druid. Priest. Priests are known to be healers, so they do have strong heals, but there's also spells that they have that can turn them into a shadow priest, which is basically like, it's almost like dark magic. It's not like warlock dark magic, but dark magic. You can do, damage, pain. There is a pretty cool spell at like level 50, which we're never going to see, which is called Vampiric Embrace, which is like you put this one spell on all these things that you're killing, and then all of the damage that you deal also heals you and your party. But that's like level 50. So it has some cool stuff later, but it's mostly a healing class. Doesn't mean we can't do it, but that is the priest. We also have a druid. A druid is known to be a shapeshifter. They can turn into animals, a bear, a cat, cheetah, I think, some kind of water manatee, maybe. And they're kind of the hybrid class. They can heal, they can do damage, they can do spell casting, they can do melee. There's a bunch of that stuff. So we have, let's put them up there for vote. Class. We have warrior, hunter, rogue, priest, and druid. And if you remember, kind of like Muse had said, you like the stealth aspect of the rogue. Druids do have the same thing. They can turn into like a panther, like a black panther, and then they can go stealth, snooping around all invisible and stuff. And then one feature, or I guess trait, that the night elves have themselves is this spell called Shadow Meld, which means they can turn invisible but not move. If they move, they come out of invisibility. But that's one of their racial traits, I guess. Oh, man. Man, I tell you what, here's a pretty cool story. Actually, I'll see how the vote turns out, and then I'll tell you, just because I'm curious to see where you're going to land. I feel like it's going to be between priest and druid because the only two we haven't done, but I don't know. You could surprise me. A lot of people seem to like the hunter and the pets aspect, so we'll see. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. Not even close. So druid. Got it. Druid. There we go. Druid. So we're trying NumberSix, huh? Let's try NumberSix. Let's see if that works. Is this again? No. Oh, let's change the look a little bit. I do like the purple. That's pretty cool. Oh, like the braids. Can we do purple braids? Yes, we can. Huh. I kind of like that. Face. This almost has like a very wise feeling to it. Do purple skin too? Huh. All right, all right. Not too bad. It's a little magenta. Pretty good. Markings on the face, it looks like. kind of like that. She looks a little mean right there. I don't like the mean look. Not bad. A little neutral. That's pretty good. All right, let's try that. So let's try number 6. Does this work? Yes, it does. Of course it does. Number 6. Oh. I feel so ashamed for playing this game for 20 years. And I can't get past level 15. Jeez. I will say I'm kind of glad that at least this time it wasn't going for treasure. I wasn't even in the house yet. It was just a bad pull. Man. Wow. Number 6. Yeah, that's a good question, Nafi. Will you make it past level 15? Yep. Yeah, Rosalie, we died again. I think the Domino's curse got us. As soon as you picked up that phone, 1-800-Domino's, hey, let me get some of that cardboard. Dead. Oh, I'm just teasing. Oh, that wasn't a question. Oh, so you're just declaring it, huh? You will reach level 20. Now, if you look over here, we only have so many slots left. If we fill up this whole board, we can't make any new characters in this server. We have to go into a new server and then start all over again. This is crazy. Yeah, 20 would be great. Yeah, I guess I could delete them. Yeah. I feel so bad saying goodbye to them forever. Oh, but they've done us so well. Stabatha, level 8. Is it a coincidence that we've lost both horde characters earlier than the others? Probably not, because they're disgusting and they're mean. I will say I'm pleasantly surprised with how generous and kind the horde people were. I was surprised. Although I think some of you rigged the game. Man. Yeah, true. New server means we don't have to delete. Correct. It was a good new experience. I don't know. I don't know. See, the good thing about this, wait, let me think. What did we do? We did dwarf, human, dwarf, troll, undead. So this being a night elf, this will show you a different part of the world you haven't seen yet.
For 10,000 years,
Teldrassil.
the immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadowed recesses of Ashenvale Forest.
This is where the Night Elves
recently
are from.
The catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the Druids planted the great tree Teldrassil off the stormy coasts of northern Kalimdor. Within the twilight boughs of the colossal tree, the wondrous city of Darnassus took root. However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing, and soon fell prey to the corruption of the Burning Legion. Now the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few night elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
So we as night elves are the children of nature. Now, if you look at the map here, this is Eastern Kingdom. So here's Stormwind, here's Ironforge. This is Undercity. That's pretty much where we just were with Stabatha, way up here. This is Kalimdor. This is Orgrimmar. This is the place that we were with with Portahe over here. Way up here in the northwest, in this island is a gigantic tree. See the roots of the tree all around. It's that big. Look at the scale of that tree island versus the size of this continent. Okay, this is the tree of life. This is where the night elves are from, because they are the children of nature. So that's how they can turn into animals, and when they heal, they're using like energies of the earth kind of thing. That is the most lore that I know, because you know me, I don't read. Yeah. So we're not really on an island. We're just on a tree that just happens to be surrounded by water. Yeah. Matter of fact, when we get to... So, like, right here is the starting zone. This is called Shadow Glen. If we follow this path all the way to the west, we're going to go over here. This is the capital city of Darnassus. When we get to Darnassus, we will eventually go down here to the south. And I mean, like, by level 6 or 7, maybe? No, maybe like level 9. We go down here. There's a village called Rutherin Village. When we get to Rutherin Village, we take a flight on a hippogriff all the way down to this area right here, which is called Aberdeen, Darkshore. When we're flying away from the Tree of Life, you'll be able to see the scale of this thing. It's monstrous. And that kind of gives you an understanding of like how connected these elves are to the world. See, I couldn't do that for Horde, right? I had to be like, so here's the guy and he lives in the dirt and he eats ketchup. Like a child telling a story.
Peace be with you.
Now, so if you notice, like right now, we are in the tree. Now you can see a bunch of trees that are growing here. Some of them are massive. Some of them are smaller. But all the way up, if you look through the canopy, there's more trees, more canopy, more tree cover, because this thing is monstrous. We're just in like a pocket of the tree. You're right, Joe. I did get to experience it with you. You're correct. Did you enjoy it? I know you did. I know it makes you happy. Balance of nature. Now, the one ironic part of this is that, like, I'm a child of nature and I can turn into animals and I love animals, but I'm going to go beat this one with a stick. Yeah. Because I have to gather a bunch of stuff. Now, it says the balance of nature. So I guess the boars have overrun the area, so there's too many. We have to kill them. I guess. Oh, Mad says you're essentially at the top of the tree, which is supporting all of this. Yes. Oh, forgot. Gotta turn on my buttons. This is crazy. I can't believe we're starting over. I can't. I really thought that tune was going to go somewhere. That's wild. Auto loot and action bars. Turn off guild invites because people are the worst. All right. We got to kill 7 Night Sabers. Night Sabers, that might be a good time to show you what our cat is going to look like when we can turn into a cat. I think bear is the first one, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure. At level 10, we get to turn into a bear. There we go. So this cat right here, that's not exactly, but that's kind of what we will look like, sort of, when we turn into a cat. And then we essentially become a rogue. Because we're melee, we're using weapons in our paws, essentially. Now I can hit stuff with my stick. I can also cast spells, which is nice. So like right now I can do this, which is kind of like what the chamois would do. The shaman with the lightning bolts. But that also costs mana. When I run out of mana and I have no more magic juice, I can hit him with the stick. Hello, friend.
Well met.
Smooth E Hardcore. Nice to meet you. Bam. Give you a little tap-taparoo. Oh man, I can't believe I'm still flabbergasted. We had to start over. I can tell you though that I feel like my hardcore patience is wearing thin. I don't know how many more tunes I can subject. I can subject you to, if that makes sense. Yeah. God, the repetition is just brutal. Yep. Young Night Sabers, there we go. So we've killed all the boars we have to. Now we'll kill some cats. Oh, man. Is anybody in the U.S. interested in this Rolling Stone magazine with BTS on the cover? If you are, put Stone in the chat. Got to be in the U.S., got to be 18. Stone in the chat. Let's get some giveaways done while we go through this. Stone in the chat. Hit the cat with a stick. Little tap-taparoo. See, look at that. 4 people. Got a pretty good shot. 5 people. There's Nancy. This place is pretty daggone pretty. It's very purple. I thought you'd appreciate that. Boop. Come on, kill it. And then, of course, ding! That's not what I was going to say. But we also have heals. We can heal ourselves, which is another benefit of being a druid. We can kind of do a little bit of everything. All right, let's taparoo this, and let's choose a winner. All right. Kieran! Kieran, grats, buddy. I'm going to put your name on this new stack of Post-its I have. Kieran, send Tasia a message with your address. Oh, it doesn't stick on the back? What kind of Post-it crap is that? Get this out to you. There's Kieran. Congrats, buddy. All right, next up, we got Rolling Stone with Junie and Pharrell on the cover. Put Junie in the chat if you're interested. Same rules apply. US 18 or older. Got to be in the Discord so you can send Tasia a message. Junie in the chat. Ooh, boots. Take that. As a druid, just like a rogue, we can only use cloth and leather. Can't use mail. It's too heavy. One more night saber. All right, got a couple more people. And boom. All right, Becca. Becca 6702. Congrats, Becca. I think I've got a stack going for you, too. At least one other item. I may have already packed it up. I'm not sure. But I'll just get you another one. Congrats, Becca. Send Tasia a message with your address. I'll get this out to you. Congrats. All right. Now, I'll tell you, this next thing, I actually, when I first started doing the giveaways, I almost didn't, I actually took it off of the pile and tossed it down on the ground because I didn't think anybody would want it. But, like, that's not really for me to decide. I bought this at the airport, and I kept it because I would, like, occasionally just kind of toss through it. It is Biography Presents BTS. This is when I first started doing reactions. I was on a trip. I think I even posted on Twitter that I was at the airport reading BTS, and I was hoping somebody would come up to me and say hello. But I did buy it at the airport. It's not mint condition, but it is a wealth of information all about BTS. So let's put BTS in the chat. Put BTS in the chat if you're interested. Okay, we're done with these. Let's head back. Yeah, it was read by me, so it's more valuable. I'll also give it a lick if you prefer. I could just kind of gnaw on one of the corners, and then you'll know that's where the enjoyment was had. Where is the beginning? There it is. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's see here.
Go in peace.
New gloves.
May the stars
Thank you.
guide you. Then night, may the stars guide you.
All right, see what we got. Boom. Rigel. Grats, buddy. Got yourself a little BTS mag. You do some studying. T-Rex Giggles. Send Tage a message in Discord if you would with your address. I'll get this sent out to you next month. Like everybody else. God, which is tomorrow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Congrats. I did see a quest down. Oh, we're level 2. So I think there's a druid trainer somewhere around here. Remember, every even number we get training. So we get more spells and stuff. But I'll just let the game kind of guide me. Aldrasil.
Can I assist you?
There we go. I think that's the one. Oh, up. All right, there we go. That's the cat we're looking for. Up. Not in here. No, rogue trainer, warrior trainer. We're going to have to climb. You're going to get a good view of the area because we're about to climb the tree a bit. And then I think once we get training, I might be able to do one more giveaway. and then I got to get ready for my lunch meeting. But remember, we are going to be live quite a bit today because we got lots of giveaway stuff. It won't all be WoW. Definitely have to take a break from that because this game is kicking my ass. But we'll figure something out. Yeah, there we go. Nice little bird's eye view here of the area. Nice and purple, nice and beautiful. Next to Skyrim, we did Skyrim. I beat the whole game in like an hour. I didn't stack any cheese, though. Maybe that's what I missed.
Go in peace. Farewell.
All right, there's our trainer. What do we get? Mark of the Wild. That's a nice little buff. Increases the armor by 25 for 30 minutes. Don't mind if I do. Very nice. Let's put that on our... Oh, there's Shadow Meld. Let's get that. Mark of the Wild. Boom. So now I have 25 extra armor. Nice. ESO? What's ESO? Is that the space game? Big giant ships and stuff? Not chips. I could go for some chips right now. Ships. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, it's online? As I play an MMORPG. Do I have to deal with players and stuff? Can people ruin my game? Yeah. They can ruin my game? That sucks. It's worth it, though? So what, I run around, and then I'm trying to do stuff, and then people kill me? Elders, let me see if I have that. I know that's such a stupid thing to say. Let me see if I have that while I jump into the inn or something. I don't think there is one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. There's so many expansions for it, too. Yes, you are hearing her bare feet on the grass. Oops. All right, let's see here. Elder Scrolls Online, huh?